Welcome everyone to Enlightened World Network. Today is another meditation a day, and I'm so excited to be here with Lora Cheadle. And I get to spend 2 days with her because I just interviewed her on Angel Heart Radio yesterday. So if you haven't watched that yet, please turn into that and listen to how to get your sparkle on. But today is a meditation. So Laura, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Deb. I can't wait to do this.
Oh, me either. I can't wait to participate. So why don't you tell people what you're going to do today?
Today, we're going to spend a few moments really stripping away some of the layers. We're going to strip away some of the negativity that's around us, not only in our environment, but that has come up within us due to fear or anxiety or confusion. And we're just going to strip away some of those layers and really get back in touch with our heart, our center, our core, our spirit, whatever you call it. We're going to get in touch with that thing inside of us that is unchangeable and is permanent and beautiful and powerful. So you can go forward knowing how to connect and able to stay grounded and centered no matter how big the storm outside really appears to be.
That sounds absolutely awesome. So I am going to turn this over to you.
All right, wherever you're at, take a few moments to notice your breath. And that's not changing your breath, it's just noticing it. And as you start noticing your breath, also notice what happens to your vision, to your eyes. You might want to close your eyes, or you might want to cast your eyes downwards. Or you might want to just pick a focal point that's a plant or a tree or something around you. But notice that as you move within and start paying attention to that breath, the gaze settles down and it moves inward as well. And as you are paying attention and noticing that breath, I simply want you to notice what it feels like when the breath first hits the nostrils. Just notice. And see if you can feel the texture and the quality of that breath at the moment it enters your body. And if you are able, alternate back and forth between inhaling through the nose and inhaling through the mouth. And just feel that breath on the lips and at the nose. And just simply notice. And the next thing I want you to notice is if you can feel that air in the sinus cavity. Just notice if you can feel that air as it very first enters the nose and swirls through the sinuses. And again, feeling free to change that breath from the nose to the mouth. See if you can feel that breath in the windpipe. Has it warmed up a little bit? Is it a little more moist than where it first enters the body? Just notice if you can feel it or not. And there is no right and there is no wrong. It's simply noticing. And as you continue to notice, see if you can notice where that breath splits, where it divides into the two lungs. See if you can feel that point within your body. And it doesn't matter if you can feel it or if you can sense it or if you only think you're imagining or visualizing or pretending it doesn't matter. Just tune in and notice that breath divide and spread out and separate into the two lungs. And see how far down you can take that breath, how far into those little sacs at the very edges of your lungs you can take that breath. And you're not forcing, you're simply noticing all that is, from the nose to the lips, to the sinuses, to the throat, to that branching into the lungs, and then to the reach of the breath, to the full base of those lungs. And as you notice that, let go. And you will also start noticing your mouth, that there might be a buildup of saliva, that you might have that urge to swallow, that maybe your lips are getting a little dry. And whenever you want to swallow, whenever you feel that urge to swallow, just swallow. And notice all of the blissful, wonderful things that are happening within and around you at every moment, and just let go. And don't worry about sounds around you. Environmental sounds, dogs, cars, people, things happening, those sounds will only take you deeper into that state of internal focus and noticing. And as that focus continues to remain on that breath and on the mouth, I want you to also focus on those eyes and that gaze. Did your eyes close? Did your gaze soften? Is there something you want to shift now? If so, go ahead and make that shift with intention and with knowingness, and just let go. And as you're breathing and focusing on the mouth and noticing those eyes, you will slowly start becoming aware of something inside of you. Maybe it's behind the solar plexus region, maybe it's a little bit lower, it doesn't matter. But it's somewhere in the center of your body. And I simply want you to pay attention to whatever it is you are feeling. First, notice, where is it? Behind the heart? Is it in the gut? Where are you noticing your center? And if you feel so inclined, you can even put your hands up and touch that region of your body to verify for you that that is indeed where you're feeling it. And if your arms are so relaxed and you don't want to, that is fine too. It's all a noticing. And if you feel like that center is shifting, that at one breath it's in the throat and then at another breath it's behind the belly button, just notice. Because again, there is no right, there is no wrong. It's all simply noticing and being aware. And from that center point, you may feel an image start to form. You may sense a color or a shape or an image, and you may not. It could be just a feeling. Just notice. Your only job, the job that you are doing perfectly right now, is noticing. Noticing where your center is, noticing if it has a form or a shape or a texture or a sound. Your center could be a harmonious chord. Just notice and breathe. And check in with your mouth if you need to swallow, and check in with your eyes and your gaze. And continue to go deeper and deeper into that place of observation and calm knowingness. And from this center place, wherever it is in your body, start noticing everything that is layered on top of that center. It could be your organs, your skin, your clothing, the air around you, things in your environment, your home, your room, your office, wherever you are. All of these things are layered around that center. And allow yourself to move out almost as if you are moving outwards through a layer of nesting dolls. First with your physicality, then with the clothing that you're wearing, then with your room, then with your home, then with your neighborhood, then with your city, then with your state. Move all the way out through all of these series of nesting dolls until you get way out into the universe and you are surrounded by stars. By all that is and all that will be. And breathe and notice. And somewhere between this peaceful floating in a star-laced universe and the essence of who you are inside, somewhere between those infinite layers, there's a lot of things happening. There can be chaos, there can be confusion, there can be sadness and grief and trauma and pain. Just notice from that inward place moving out and from the outward place moving in, that in those layers there's a lot going on, but that nothing can disrupt that place inside. And nothing can disrupt that beautiful, silent universe. And just from a place of curiosity and playfulness, you can kind of move back and forth through these different layers, through these different nesting dolls, through that chaos, through the noise, through the pollution, through the trauma. And just notice what it feels like to dip toes into those and then to pull back out. To be able to observe with curiosity. Not with a detachment in that you don't care, but with a detachment that doesn't rock your core, where you don't allow yourself to ground and be anywhere that is not peaceful and filled with love. Spend another few minutes far out in that universe. See if you can go further. See if there's anything beyond the stars. Are there clouds? Is it just the silent, twinkling universe, or is it light? Just notice. And from this place way outside, calmly start moving your way back in very slowly with perspective, with peace. And as you slowly start slipping in one layer at a time, feel how comfortable it becomes to slide through, to notice, and to remain connected to that beauty that's all around, and to that beauty that is deep within. And as you're slowly moving out of the universe, heading towards Earth, moving through our atmosphere, spend a few moments looking at this beautiful planet. The greens, the blues, the clouds. And notice what you hear from the silent space of that universe that mirrors and echoes that silent space within. I want you to spend a few moments listening to the joy of Earth, the laughter, and the privilege of being in body on a beautiful planet with waterfalls and mountains and deserts and lush rainforests. And if you want to fly around the earth, dipping in at some of these wonders, go ahead and do that. And if you prefer just to hover and listen, hear the singing, hear the joy, hear the vibration that is our planet and that is your home. And from this place of harmony and beauty and music, look back to the silence of the universe and then look into that silent, still place within you. And slowly start making your way towards your continent, towards your state. And all that is unique and beautiful about where you are now. And as you move towards your home, your office, wherever it is right now that you are today, I want you to start hearing in your mind's eye all the beautiful voices of those that you love, whether it's laughter or the special way a dog barks or a cat purrs, or music that you like to dance to and listen to. Start thinking about those sounds and then start smelling the unique beauty of where it is you are, whether it's flowers or cookies baking or wet earth or the spray of salt. Start thinking about the smells in your environment. It could even be the smell of the shampoo that you use, that you're able to catch the scent of on and off throughout the day. The smell of hugging somebody that you love. And just relax and let go. And then start moving into your body, into your physicality. And notice what feels good about you. What feels good in your muscles or your body. And if you want to move your shoulders or move your head or consciously take a deep breath, please do that. But just notice the deliciousness of being in your body. And all that you hear and all that you smell and all that you taste and all that you feel. And from this place in your body, in your flesh, in your bones, look back out over all of the drama that's around you, clear out to that place in the universe, and know that from this place of physicality, you can always look in and you can always look without, and that you will always be able to see the connection of the divine within and to the divine outside of you, way beyond human concern, upset, pain, and suffering. And that no matter what happens in those in-between layers, you are a piece of the divine made manifest in human form. And allow yourself to be and to feel exactly what that feels like. Now, in a few moments, I'm going to count from 0 to 5. And as I do, you will move from this place of relaxed, focused, calm to a state of awakened consciousness, where you were able to go on throughout the rest of your day, maintaining this center, maintaining that connection point, maintaining all that was positive that you felt in this experience. You are simply going to layer on that brain and your ability to act consciously and to respond from this center place. And that no matter what happens in any of those intermediary layers, you will always know that the piece of the universe is just right there within you, and that no matter what you do or don't do, or no matter what that happens around you, that universe, that piece, that place, that connection can no longer be disrupted, because you've sensed it and you've felt it and you know that it is there. And it is from that place that those stars can shine and allow you to sparkle fully. So 0, maintain that connection, see that beautiful universe within, see it all around you. 0, 1, start really getting comfortable in your body. 2, bringing that mind, the thoughts back online. 0, 1, 2, 3, aware of the chair beneath you, the room around you. 4, focusing, taking a deep breath, becoming excited to shift your gaze and open your eyes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes, lift your gaze, center into that body, feel that universe inside, feel that God point, that spirit. Breathe and go forward, knowing that no matter what happens, you are the stuff of the divine, and you can always return to that center.
Laura, that was wonderful.
Thank you, Deb. That felt good to me too.
It felt very grounding. And it did feel, I feel very peaceful.
Good.
Yeah. So I'm sure that the people watching also were feeling that too. but it felt very grounding and a reminder to feel and sense all these wonderful things that are around you and smelling. And it's so funny because while you were doing this, they decided to mow the lawn. And so all I have is this lawnmower noise outside. And I was just able to just shut it out. And of course, I was on mute, so nobody could hear it. But it was really interesting, the timing of it. And so I thought it was great that I could do your meditation with that noise going on outside.
Love it. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Laura, can you please tell people how to reach you?
Absolutely. A few different ways. Go to my website, Lora Cheadle, CHEADLE.com. You can email me, Lora, LORA, at LoraCheadle.com. You can find me across all social media, Facebook. I've got my Flaunt Flock Facebook support group, Instagram, YouTube for more meditations, more yoga, more videos. Anywhere, LoraCheadle.com.
That's awesome. And you have a podcast too.
I do. I do. My podcast is called Flaunt, Build Your Dreams and Live Your Sparkle. And it is hosted on Dream Vision 7 Radio Network, as well as on my website.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. I'm so happy to have you here with us. And you're also going to be joining us on our Day of Transformation on May 3rd.
I can't wait for that. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. So thank you again. And you'll be seeing Laura here a little bit more often. And I just also wanted to remind people that tomorrow we're going to do our silent meditation. And that is at noon tomorrow. We're doing things a little different. And then Sunday, we will have a silent meditation at 12:30. And we will also have our Easter celebration, which is at 1:30. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So everybody just tune in and join us. And we plan on having a lot of fun this weekend. So thank you again. Have a blessed day. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Deb.
Bye-bye.